Hello and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show how to set up the Josefin shop, import these three demo products into WooCommerce, which takes a special little deal that I'll go over. And we'll also import the demo product layout that I designed for Josefin for WooCommerce. So this video might be a little longer, but it's for those of you wanting to use Josefin in a shop, it's going to be worth it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I'm going to go to this on the Josefin demo site, which is josefin.madebysuperfly.com. That'll take you to this homepage here. I'm going to go to the download layouts and I'm going to download this zip file. This is going to download a zip file called assets. And when you unpack that zip file, it's going to have the Josefin theme builder templates, which I go over in another video, how to quickly get those installed. But we're going to have that product layout that we're going to use in this video, and then the demo, the three product demos that I have with the CSV file, which you'll see that we'll have to do a special thing for that to happen. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this shop page. This is on the demo side. Now on ours, it looks like this because we haven't installed WooCommerce yet. So I'm going to go in here and go to my plugins, and you'll see I've already got WooCommerce sitting here, so I'm going to activate it. And when I activate it, it's going to ask me to do some setup, which I recommend that you do. I recommend you go through this Set Up My Store, but I'm just going to skip this guided setup, and I have to choose some things here. So I'm going to go ahead and oh man, yeah, that's right, state as well. Okay, I'm in Nebraska. Fun fact, I live in Nebraska. Go to my store. All right, so it's going to load this up. Opening the doors. Perfect. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to products here, and it's all empty. So I'm going to start an import and import from a CSV. Okay, let's do that. Let's go to that assets folder. Here's the CSV. I'm going to hit open. This looks great. Continue. And you'll see it says, sorry, you're not allowed to upload this file type, which somewhat annoying, but it's for security, so that's great. And so I'll put this in the description, but here's how to fix this error right here, how to do this. And there's a few things. There's this plugin here. I actually tried that. That didn't work. There's this option, which I didn't try, but I'm sure it probably works. I did this one, add the allow unfiltered uploads. Now, this requires that you have to have access to your hosting environment, and you can edit the WP config file. But I'm going to click that one, and I'm just going to copy this right here. And I usually like to paste that in like a text editor or something like that, because sometimes when you copy something from the web, like some code can come with it in the background. Or I don't know if you've ever done that with Microsoft Word. You copy something out of Microsoft Word, you paste it in your Divi project, and it's like, it doesn't look right. And then you look at the text view of that you pasted, and there's all these like code span stuff or whatever. So I just make it a habit to do that. And there is the whole like Command Shift V for pasting without special code. That sometimes works, but anyway, I'm going to hop over here to my SiteGround environment, and this is my test site here I have pulled up, and I have opened the WP config file here. And so I'm just going to temporarily add this line and then remove it. So I'll just go between right here. I'll add that line of code. I'll save this file. Great. Now I'm going to hop back to the product import, and I'm just going to hit the products button again just to kind of reset. I'm going to start import here. Now I'm going to choose that same CSV file, and it should work now. There we go. And I'm mapping the field. Those all look pretty good. I mean, obviously you'll want to take a little more time to make sure, but for the importing, this is all going to work just fine. Run the importer. And so it's going to import the products. I'm going to pause while it does this. All right, so there we go. Let me view the products. And great, there they are. Okay, but we still have a few more steps to go, because you'll see here. So now that I've imported that, I don't need this page anymore, but I'll link that up though. But here, I'm now going to take this line out that I added, and get this back to how it was. Because that is for security that they lock down uploading of certain products. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this out, or certain file types. Go back here, refresh. And you know what? I mean, not necessarily, but I'm going to resave it permanently because I just imported some stuff and I want connections to be sure. Let me go back to products now. So here's our shop currently. I'm going to refresh this page, and now that WooCommerce is installed, Divi knows that, hey, you got these products. And this t-shirt one, the basic ones look fine. Like, okay, cool, great. This one, however, you'll see that it still isn't quite right. It's still not using that that product that we want. So I'm going to go ahead and go into that product, the mountain sweatshirt product here. And I'm going to hit use the Divi builder. You see that it like brought in the Divi builder stuff, but it put it all in here. No, let's use the Divi builder. Start building. That's great. And then I'm going to hit the import option here. And I'm going to choose replace existing content is fine because I got this one ready to go. Josefin product layout. I'm going to bring that in. Import the Divi builder. Wait a second. And here we go. Now it's looking correct. So I'm going to save this now. And so now you can use this as a starting point for a product if you want. Or you could come in here and copy this and because it should, like this mountain sweatshirt, yeah, it's going to automatically do the title and stuff. Or you could probably put this layout in the theme builder somehow and just have all your products use this layout automatically. That's probably a thing. I'll let you do that on your own. I'm not going to go over that in this video. Because actually you probably wouldn't want to do that because these images and text is specific to this product and you just want to add, things that maybe not every product is going to have. So I probably would recommend not doing that. Now let's refresh our page now for this mountain sweatshirt. And it's like, okay, well, yes, but no, right? And that's because we're using the wrong page template. So I'm going to go back to this product. I'm going to scroll down under all this Divi, which is annoying because right in here, it scrolls the Divi builder. So you kind of got to go to the edge right here and scroll down, or this outer edge is where I do it. And then we'll keep going here until we find. So like, yeah, you'll probably want to get this out of the long description. That's not, that's not great. You'll see here, page layout, right sidebar. We want to change that to full width. And we'll hit update. I'm a little curious to see where this long description is at. All right, so it imported it, or it saved the new template that we added, and now it looks correct. This is looking great. Additional description. Interesting. Additional information. I'm just going to check something really quick. I'm just curious. I'm just going to cut this real quick and save this and see if that does anything. Okay, well, that had that description in there. Interesting. That's very interesting to me. Yeah, I would think you'd want to put something else in here. I would think you wouldn't want all this stuff in here. So yeah, of course you're probably going to redo that area anyway. You're going to want a different description than the one that I put in. Yeah, so now it lost the formatting. That's fine. I wonder if this is just me wondering now. Let me repaste that stuff, but not go to the text area and see if that brings back that formatting. Oh, interesting. All right. And still not quite because this was italicized and, yeah, whatever. I would just rip that out and do what you want. Okay, so this is all looking pretty good. If I go to my shop now, this is all set up correctly. You know, these things aren't automatically hooked up to these category pages, but you can make category pages in WooCommerce and then link these to go to those. Or make a page in Divi, just like a regular page, and then put all your t-shirts on that page and link this up to go there. This is just me showing how different products could be laid out. These are, let me enable the visual builder so I can show you. Those aren't actual automatically being generated and thrown in. These ones are. These ones are using the WooCommerce product settings and bringing in that. But like, if you had a page on your site that was just the basic tees, you would go into this first column here, this guy, and that's where you would link to that page, right? Same thing for the men's category here. You'd go into this column, that link right there. So that's great. And then these I just wanted to show how, you know what, if you want to put in a little bit of effort, you can kind of have a unique display here. So this is actually a regular image module, right? And I think I'm linking it to, you could link it to the product. And then I'm just manually putting the name and the price of this because WooCommerce and Divi doesn't have a layout like this, at least not yet. Maybe hopefully down the road, Divi 5 will help us do this stuff. And the images, right? Like this one, I wanted a long image, so this is all kind of manual, I guess. But it does showcase the site or showcase those products in a cool way, and that's why I like having that in there. I say, hey, you don't have to do this. I mean, yeah, it's going to automatically add products and change pricing for you and sale stuff. That's great, but if you want to have something a little unique, it's not much effort to make something like this happen. All right, so I believe that's it for the store right now. The next thing we're going to do is work on this here. So let me go ahead and add this to the cart here. All right, so this is what we're going to work on now, is this fly cart checkout. That'll be in the next video. All right, I'll see you there. Cheers.